Hello everyone and welcome back to the Simpsons Hit and Run. This is part 9. We are starting level 3, playing as Lisa Simpson. So, I feel like the first thing that I should talk about is why I haven't uploaded a real video since since July. I don't really count that little speed run as a real video, but regardless, I feel as I may as well explain myself regardless. So, if you are unfamiliar, I stated in, I believe, part 3 or 4, one of those parts, that I was going to Vancouver to visit my sister. I don't live in Vancouver, so I had to take a plane. And so obviously I couldn't record while I was there. I had like four videos pre-recorded. I got my last video was in the series was uploaded on the 9th, and I got home really late on the 10th. So I mean, judging by my upload schedule, I like to do every second day for these LPs, but in that case I wasn't going to do that because I had only pre-recorded videos up until the 9th, and I mean, it was like midnight on the 10th when I got home, so I just wanted to go right to sleep. I plan to upload on the 12th of July, record on the 11th, record 4 parts or so worth of gameplay, and then upload on the 12th, but that never really happened simply because I just never felt like playing this game. I was collecting a lot of other footage for other things I was doing, and then on top of that, I went on another 2-week road trip in August. So, anyways, we are going to jump right into this from here. We are going to go into the android's dungeon, where we are going to, first, before we do anything, we are going to activate a level gag, and then we are going to start the first mission by talking to the comic book guy.
I need to find my stupid brother. Have you seen him?
Yes, can't talk now. I must get the last copy of the new Itchy and Scratchy Adventures comic. It's the controversial issue in which they finally kiss. Assist me, and I will aid you with your dilemma.
Nerd Race Queen. Race the nerd to the Itchy and Scratchy store. Get the comic back before time runs out. So, yeah. So this is level 3 with Lisa. So, Lisa said there that she was looking for her brother Bart. In case you don't know, or you need to get caught up or something, at the end of level 2, Bart's level, he disappeared into a bright green light. The game has not yet explained what that is, so until Bart is found, Lisa's going to be looking for her, and that is pretty much Lisa's objective throughout the story. Homer's objective in level 1, he didn't really have a significant objective, sorry. It kind of was just all over the place. It was just very different depending on the mission. Although it sort of gained a little bit of focus towards the end, Bart was just to find some sort of entertainment, and then that really kicked off the real story of the game. And then Lisa's objective of finding Bart, I'm just going to say it now, spoiler alert, skip to 10 or so seconds ahead if you don't want to hear it, but that is Lisa's objective throughout the entire level 3. But, yeah, I did so much talking, I didn't even realize that by this point we're pretty much back at the android's dungeon.
Now to get this inky treasure into its Mylar sanctuary.
What about Bart? I asked you, have you seen him?
I think I saw him at the Noiseland arcade. Ugh, video games were a waste of money. Now to go online and bid $1,000 for Itchy and Scratchy corncob holders. A terrific expense.
Yay! I won!
And so that is the first mission of level 3. So, apparently Bart might be at the Noiseland arcade. We're just gonna go right into the second mission because it's right here. I'm not gonna bother doing some 100% grind. So Milhouse, he's Bart's friend. He might have some insight. So anyways, let's talk to Milhouse.
Milhouse, has Bart been here? haven't seen him. Hey, can I buy you a frozen yogurt? I'll throw in 2 dry toppings or 1 wet topping. Bart's disappeared. You have to help me find him. Well, he might be at Wally Weasel's. He likes the smell of the ball cage.
Clueless. Follow Milhouse's clues to find Bart. Don't let time run out. So, apparently Bart is at Wally Weasel's, which is quite the far drive. You only get 20 seconds, and oh my. I'm kidding, it only took 3 seconds to get there. But Milhouse is here. Why? I don't know. Let's talk to him.
Milhouse? What are you doing here? Lisa, what a coincidence. Hey, is that a new dress? No, I've been wearing this dress for years. Now where's Bart? I think he's at the Planet Hype.
So, apparently now he's at the Planet Hype. So, I feel like I might as well talk about this map a little bit. So, obviously, this is the 3rd map that we've been on. Level 1 and Level 2 each had their own maps. Level 3 is another unique one. This is my favorite map in the game. It just feels like, 1, it's the biggest, and I like the shortcuts the most. That's pretty much all it is. I think Lisa's level, like her missions, might be my least favorite, but I think this map is my favorite. But anyways, now we have Milhouse here at the Planet Hype, so let's see what's going on here.
Oh, hi, Lisa. Fancy meeting you here. Stop following me. I heard Bart might be out by the Springfield sign. Perhaps you'd like to share some chewing gum.
Fuck Milhouse. I'm kidding. But yes, I think that this is my favorite map in the game. I would say that the level 1 map is probably my least favorite, just because it feels so small in comparison to the other 2 maps. Granted, all these maps are pretty small. I mean, this is a 2003 6th gen game that was, PS2, GameCube, and Xbox. So, I mean, you shouldn't be expecting some GTA 5 type of stuff. But regardless, I think that this is my favorite map in the game. I feel like this one just has the most stuff to do. Even if at times I might find it a little weird, but regardless, here we are at the Springfield sign, and we have Milhouse here again, after he told us that maybe this is where Bart is, and I almost actually hit him off. You can hit him off here, but it'll just come right back up. Anyways, let's see what's going on with Milhouse for real.
Hi, Lisa. My, your hair looks pointy today. Milhouse, have you seen Bart or not? So, Lisa, do you have a date for the harvest dance? This is not a good time. It's never a good time! Bart always hung out at the Quickie Mart. Maybe Apu has seen him. Easy as pie. Number, that is.
And so that is the 2nd mission now. So first we need to show Milhouse what for basically stalking Lisa, pretty much. We almost fucking kick him off a little cliff there. So to talk about a little bit more about what I was talking about at the beginning, partially why I wasn't recording this was because I was recording a lot of footage for something else. It's not an LP. It's a series of scripted videos that are going to be pretty long. But anyways, to get back a little bit into the game, we have a street race here, so let's go a bit towards the 100%. Talk to Ralph Vergum and see what's up.
Why are you working here? Daddy says I should stay here till I learn to control myself at the hardware store. Vroom, vroom. Right. I'll just start racing.
And so this is the checkpoint race. In case you're unfamiliar, this is basically the get from point A to point B race. First one there wins. And spoiler alert, this takes me like 4 or 5 attempts. And I'm going to show all of them simply because I don't like cutting out my losses unless it really just drags out the video way too much. Honestly, in this case, you can probably make the case that it does. I just didn't feel like cutting it out because, I mean, it's even at full length, it's generally the length of the other videos in this LP. But yeah, when I said I was recording a lot of footage for something else, it is for a series of scripted videos, all of which are going to be pretty long. or not all of which, but some of which are going to be pretty long. I have two very short ones, and then a decent bit of long ones. I'm not sure all of them how long they're going to be. I've written scripts for two videos that are, I would say, in between 7 and 10 minutes, and then one that's probably over 40 minutes. And as you can see, I was pretty close here to the end of that race. This race, I don't know what it is. It gave me so much trouble when I was playing. I would like to think that part of it is just generally why I don't like the street races that much in this game. Sorry, it's not that I don't like the street races, it's just my least favorite part about the street races in this game. My least favorite part about them is how they really limit your use of shortcuts, or at least this one in particular. I can't say that for all of them, but this one absolutely really limits your use of shortcuts, and it's pretty annoying as to how it does so. And as you can see right here, I was just not having it, so I decided to restart. But you see the blue and white, like, barriers, right? They are to clearly direct you over a linear path, and I don't think that that is inherently a problem. It is just, in this case, for this race, it really made it difficult to catch the first place driver. Even when at the end I was right on their ass, or on the first race when I barely lost, I was right on their ass, and I mean, I just couldn't make up any ground really, even though I was driving pretty well. This one here, I was driving horribly. I had a little spin out to start. We are already so far behind. You look at where first place is. They're already making that turn around the casino, and I'm over here still. But yeah, in case you're unfamiliar or you didn't watch videos from the first two levels, who you race is, there are two generic cars, and there will also be the character that you play as in the next level. So when you played as Homer, you would race two generics and Bart. When you played as Bart, you would race two generics and Lisa. I will wait to disclose who who the character driver is, if that's what you want to call it. You probably could see it there, but I don't think it was a distinct enough look. So I'll wait just a little bit. But yeah, this race was giving me some fucking trouble. Part of it is I don't like driving on these docks. Although I will say, the reason I don't like driving on the docks, it has nothing to do with the races. Because when you are doing a mission, or you are driving here, just doing the story mode, right? You're not doing any of the side missions, no street races, whatever, right? There are so many pedestrians, and your hit and run meter will skyrocket. Like, when I was doing the mission where you had to go to Planet Hype, or not Planet Hype, where you had to go to the Springfield sign and then meet up with Millhouse, I was very lucky that there were not that many civilians, and my hit and run meter probably filled up about a third of the way. That was lucky for me. And also, you can see here, once again, I just barely missed out on winning, and I made a decent comeback there. So, I believe this right here is the attempt where I actually finally get the race, get the victory. And you can see, usually, the generics just have no chance, but in this case, and even the last race, one of the generic cars was ahead, or competitive I should say, with the character driver for a decent bit of the start. But you can see who that is now. There's no reason to keep the identity secret anymore. That's Marge Simpson in the Canyonero. That is who we will be playing as in level 4. But yeah, this race was giving me so much trouble. And I mean, I do think that is partially for the reason that I said before, is this race really tries to cut off your, or limit your shortcut usage. Obviously, there were openings between the barriers where I could have used one of the shortcuts there, but at the same time, it's like, I had to go so far out of my way to go around to do that. But we finally got first place.
She must get her driving ability from her mother's side.
Judging by that last race, maybe Lisa did. But for the remainder of this video, despite the third mission being very close to where we already are, we're going to be just doing a little bit of 100% grind or cleanup or whatever the hell you want to say for the remainder of the video. It's only like 3 minutes anyways. Yeah, so I feel like I've talked a decent bit about the game, and although I have said a lot about the scripted videos I have planned, I feel like I want to talk a little bit more about them. I'm not going to reveal what they're about, what series. Spoiler alert, it is games that I really enjoy, or a series that I really enjoy. It will be a lot of videos, and I do plan on just doing generally more scripted videos. Like, to be completely honest, I'm probably going to do a video on The Simpsons Hit and Run, like, in the same style as my Sonic Adventure 2 video. I'm just putting that out there. I don't have a script written for it, but, like, I just probably am going to do that at one point. I just kind of want to. Because, I mean, making that Sonic Adventure 2 video was just something I really enjoyed doing. It did take me a long time, as that one video itself was being worked on for months at a time. Or from, not months at a time, but just for generally, like, from when it started to when it was uploaded. Obviously, it was uploaded on the 18th of June, and I started working on it at, like, the end of March. Was when I started writing the script. But granted, I didn't really get to start editing or get footage for it really until maybe May, because I had to I had downloaded footage that I was going to use, and then I had decided to record my own footage for it, and I'm kind of glad I did, because the video did turn out way better like that. But I feel like I'm talking about so much about that video and my future videos that I just completely ignored what I was just doing. We went and got 2 level gags, one of which was Camp Bart, or Camp Krusty to Camp Bart. But got 2 wasp cameras. We got a collector card, which is Lisa's Races, and then we got this Soy Pop one. This Soy Pop card I actually missed my first time coming around, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think I was gonna get it before the end of the video. I just didn't remember doing so. But so yeah, that's generally all I have, to be completely honest. I also couldn't help but notice the level gag got reversed, and we're also gonna go down this well and see what it brings us. And what it will bring us is a wasp camera. To be completely honest, when I was going down that well in the first place, I was thinking that we were going to get a level card. But anyways, this has been it for this episode of The Simpsons Hit and Run. Like, subscribe, comment, share, and I will see you next time.